the top stories, 4 Nigerians safe in Saba after being missing at sea. Disruptions in regional flights impact St. Lucia's accommodation sector. And growing anger in Hawaii over official response to the wildfire devastation. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Monday, the 14th of August. I'm your presenter, Shanique Harvey. Nationally, 4 Nigerians who were missing at sea for a short time are back on land safe and sound. So too are their friends and family. According to information given by the St. Kitts Nevis Coast Guard, or SKNCG, the persons are Janice Walters from Jamaica but residing in Nevis, and Nigerians Garfield Jeffers, Cassio Williams, and Kyle Hanley, who was also the captain. Friends took to social media to share their relief upon hearing that they are okay. After participating in the Anguilla Poker Run over the weekend, the 4 began their journey in home in Playboy, a mini skater speedboat. There was some difficulty with the fuel line and battery. A search party of the St. Martin Coast Guard, the Saba Coast Guard, and the St. Kitts Nevis Coast Guard was commissioned on Monday morning. The SKNCG performed a parallel search 14 miles south of Saba. The 4 were found by fishing vessel Spirit of Saba and taken to the harbor. Currently, the SKNCG is conducting an interview with the Dutch Coast Guard and police. The 4 seem to be in good health, according to the SKNCG. They will return shortly. Captain Hanley will then decide on how he will retrieve his boat. The police are investigating the reported armed robbery of a male civilian. The incident was reported as having occurred on August 12, 2023, between 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. at Douglas Estate, St. Peter's. The alleged victim came to the Basseterre police station and reported that shortly after making a purchase at an eatery, he observed 4 males dressed in black standing in a dark area while driving. Upon getting closer, the 4 assailants approached his vehicle, pointed a weapon at him, and demanded that he stop. The assailants, all of whom the alleged victim observed to be wearing masks, then forced him into the back seat of his vehicle. He reported that the assailants drove for some time before forcing him out the vehicle in the area of the Kim Collins Highway. He stated that 2 assailants also exited the vehicle and proceeded to rob him of some personal effects before driving away in the vehicle, which also contained numerous valuable personal items of his. The alleged victim was not harmed during the incident. An investigation into the matter is ongoing, and the general public will be kept appropriately updated with its progress. Any assistance that can be provided by the general public in the pursuance of this matter is greatly appreciated. Persons with any such information are encouraged to call the nearest police station or the crime hotline at 707. In light of the recent spate of reported robbery incidents, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, or RSCNPF, is issuing a statement. There will be increased deployment of additional manpower and resources to address the spate of robberies, the force said. The statement also said, quote, "We continue to implore citizens and businesses to be vigilant and proactive in safeguarding their well-being and assets. Specifically, we direct our advice towards business proprietors and encouraging them to assess and bolster their existing security protocols, and where applicable, to implement cash handling procedures that prioritize employee safety. For those lacking reliable security measures, we strongly recommend reconsideration, as the protection of employees and assets is of paramount importance," end quote. Recommended security measures include burglar alarm systems and closed-circuit television, or CCTV, ample and functional lighting both inside and around the premises. Customs duties on security systems have been waived if persons wish to import such. The statement continues that the police understand the impact criminal acts can have on the victims, employees, and residents. are committed to taking swift and decisive action to bring those responsible to justice. Imploring the public to help, the statement said, quote, "With the public's cooperation, we are confident that this spike in criminal activity will be successfully and strongly quelled, and peace and order restored to our society." We'll be right back with regional news after this.
The biggest party in sport